Alright guys, time to play another game of Jazz Punk. Wait, this isn't Jazz Punk. Oh gosh. Hey guys, Gamer Review here, back in the video. Today what we're going to be playing today is Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a pretty interesting game, and so I'm gonna do it. So yeah, let's get to it, guys. Guys, before we get into today's video, I just wanted to say I'm going to give a shout out to Defender. He was the one who originally came up with this idea to make this video, and so thank you, Defender. Link will be down in the description below. Go subscribe to him. Alright guys, so let's click new game. Oh, okay then. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Saber, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? I guess, yeah, maybe. I wonder which girl this is out of the four. We used to walk together, or to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh. Evil. But she's going to chase after me. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Frickin' Sayori, come here then. I overslept again, but I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Ooh, that's a good point right there. I stopped and waited for you, okay? Doesn't count.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Yes, I was. That's me, Luke.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, dang.
That's pretty savage. Feel bad for her. Man, we're just savage already. We just thrown some bullets her way, you know? And just absolute savage. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. That voice crack though. Ooh, Sayori, you just had a voice crack there. Yeah, I guess, but you know, I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Whatever you say, Sayori. So this, if you guys don't already know what this game is, it's kind of like a dating simulator game, but it has like a little twist to it. I think I've seen like a bit of it where like it gets all crazy and stuff. Well, it starts out as like it starts out as like a dating simulator, but then it turns into something else. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep going so far. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Yes, that would be totally me right there. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That's my favorite. Yeah. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Yep. Again, stereotypical me. I thought I'd catch up to you coming outside the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me. Again, it's Sayori this time, and I'm talking like my regular voice. I'm weird. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You're impressed? That's nice. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. That's right, Sayori. Go to your own club. And, well, you know, we might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Boring. Literature is boring. Sorry about that cut there, guys. There was a little bit of a cut. My sister walked in at the wrong moment, so yeah. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Boring literature, blah. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club, which is the literature club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Ooh. Vice president? Ooh. She said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Oh, that said, not she said. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! Oh, here we go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yes. I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used by third-year classes and activities. I'm a freshman, so I obviously wouldn't be in this part. So, yeah. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! Yay! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Who is this? Ugh. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Luke. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Ooh. Okay, out of these three girls, I'd probably pick this one right here. Monica, I think. Yeah, obviously I've seen a little bit of this before, so I know this is Monica. Yeah, beautiful. What? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes. Yes. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is a one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably her first year. So, she's a freshman, huh? I'm a freshman. So, she's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Ooh. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ear, and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Full of energy, yeah. Yeah. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ooh. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki, so she's not confident, I don't think. She seems like one of those people that isn't confident. Everyone just looks so awkward, except for Sayori. It's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. That's right. Beautiful. It's great to see you again, Luke. Monica smiles sweetly with her, interesting pose. I'll just say that right here, right now. Yeah. You're kind of creeping me out, guys. You just, look at the smile. It's just... And then this smile. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. I didn't know she was smart and athletic, but I knew she was beautiful. Got you, Monica. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little You too, Monica. Come sit down, Luke. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about we make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing, guys. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs and wraps tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marks back of the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, little cats, that's so cute. I freaking need that there, okay? Oh, little cats, that's beautiful. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Voice crack right there, beautiful. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Why has she got like a little fang there? It looks like she's a vampire secretly. She's secretly a vampire. Theory confirmed. Natsuki's secretly a vampire. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I got it in my hand and I'm like turning it around, just being like, what side should I eat first? You know, that's just beautiful. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. She did, obviously. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, I've heard this. Made them for you or anything? Tsundere. Tsundere. If you guys know what that is, look it up on the web. Tsundere. Tsundere. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you know. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. You know, just freaking, just walk away when she's talking to you, like, yeah. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess, maybe. Don't let yourself... Oh, wait, that's Monica. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Ooh, savage. Dang, she just called you out, Yuri. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Yes. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happier, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? She's so nice right here. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member in any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. This is going really deep straight away. Wow. Yeah, I guess it is hard, right? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Boring. So Luke, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, this is me. It's literally just me right here, okay? I have not read any books for, like, 5 years now. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Man, you're pretty depth right there, okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, and clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in books and not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh my gosh, what? Man, you have a lot of deep words, I'll tell you that right now. But if you're talking about like horror and if you're talking about psychological as in like horror movies and stuff, I'm with you on that. It's so fun playing horror games and just doing horror stuff. So I'm with you with that. You're right there, okay? Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot. I knew it. Let's freaking go. Okay, this is what I'm getting into. Okay, I love horror. I love horror so much. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. See? Oh, yes. Freaking go. I love horror. Like, Yuri, yeah. That's good. That's really good. Look at Monica's face. She's just like, nope. I hate horror. Natsuki, I hate you. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's art started over at me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to say her voice. I'm stupid. Stupid. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari oh gosh. Oh, and puts her hand on her shoulders. Okay. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you're right. You write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Oh, that's really deep, actually. You must be willing to open up your reader, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Everything that is written about this right now is just so deep. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your work and set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. Oh my gosh, she sounded like a man there. She was like, okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nat, just Nat, and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Luke? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now we're all back to the original topic of me joining the club, and I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was going to join the club. Saber may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh, Saber's sad, Yuri's sad, Monica's sad, and Natsuki's sad. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Luke, I forgot, she says, you all, I'm defensive against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Ooh, Natsuki with the savageness right there. Ooh. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Luke, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Yeah. I mean, I'm alright with writing. It's more reading that I don't like doing. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Luke, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Wow guys, we're only doing one day today and it's a long day. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Ooh. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yes it will. Yes it will indeed. And I guess it starts with me writing the poem tonight. Oh, we actually read a poem? Oh, dang, we actually read a freaking poem? Alright, anyway, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna end the video today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and, also, just to see, put down in the comments below who you want me to pick, okay? You can do Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri. I don't know why Monika's not in here, but she's not in here. So choose Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica, or Yuri, sorry. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!